Coaches so often have trouble motivating their clients, and it's a real challenge for them. If you have this issue where it's like, I can't get my client off their butt, I can't get them to follow through, I'm going to explain to you how there's one big missing piece, usually in most motivation strategies that coaches use with their clients. And if you just add this one piece in elegantly, you're going to make such a difference for your clients. And it actually has to do with pain. I've put together a cheat sheet around how to use pain with clients in such a way that it's effective and elegant, so they don't want to just quit just because they experience some pain. Just drop me a line below and I will get it over to you. My name is Jeffrey Suey. I'm the Dean of Master Coach University. We've worked with over 100,000 coaches to teach them how to start their coaching businesses, get certified, master coaching, and make money in the process. And I personally have been motivating clients for over a quarter of a century now. I myself make this mistake. The biggest mistake that coaches make when it comes to motivation is they do all the positive thinking, all the pleasure stuff, all the good possibilities, all the good feelings. And that's not something you should avoid. I mean, absolutely, coaches should use positive thinking to the greatest extent they can. But 8 out of 10 of all coaching clients won't respond to that. They'll have a great session, you'll be their best friend, but you're not going to get them off their butt. They're going to stay asleep and they're just going to return to the familiar, as they say, and nothing in their life changes. I've seen this again and again in my own practice when I didn't realize what I'm about to share with you. The truth is, the greatest gift that will motivate most of your clients, that will trigger them to take action, that will get them off their butt, that will wake them up, that will transform their lives is not pleasure, it's pain. The gift of pain. How do you actually implement this? You ask questions to trigger the pain associated with them not making the change they know they need to make. You ask them questions that help them to access and realize the consequences, the negative consequences that are coming to their life, to their business, whatever it is that you're coaching them on, their relationship, their body, etc., if they don't make the change. And then, hey, that consequence of you going to the hospital, that consequence of you getting to the divorce, that consequence of you losing your job, how will that make you feel? What's the worst feeling that will come from that? Does this make sense? It's just a couple questions and your client answers it. You're not trying to abuse them or browbeat them. You're just working with them to explore consequences and the emotions that go along with those consequences. That's it. So drop me a line below if you want the cheat sheet on this, pain motivation techniques. This tool will explain not only the questions to ask, the techniques that I've used for over a quarter of a century that have worked, but also how to do it elegantly and in a way where your client just doesn't get pissed at you and then quit coaching just because they experience some things that are uncomfortable and some consequences that they didn't really want to look at. That's your job as a coach. You use these pain motivation techniques. You give your client the gift of pain in an elegant way where you can maintain rapport in a relationship so they still want to pay you for ongoing sessions. You'll transform their lives. They'll be a shining example of what coaching with you can give other people that can come to you. They'll give you referrals and you'll know you flat delivered for them in a way that's not always easy for most coaches.